This is the 411. Your host, Matt Mike.
Two of the best players ever to play the game, two of the best pitchers ever to step on the mound are entering the Baseball Hall of Fame. Randy Johnson, Pedro Martinez. Congrats to those two for entering the Hall of Fame. Great careers, great players, great individuals. Pedro Martinez, he was the reason why I wanted to get into baseball as a child. He was the one that I wanted to look after. I was studying his game nonstop. I always was watching him and then going out into the pitch black, throwing baseballs off the mound in my backyard. I wanted to be just like Pedro Martinez. His determination, his attitude to never back down to a hitter was so impressive. As the Expos to the Boston Red Sox, he was a complete dominant player, and he had 4 pitches that he could throw for strikes that were explosive, that exploded onto the plate. What a complete pitcher Pedro Martinez was, especially with the Boston Red Sox. I always remember that All-Star game, striking out the side in 2 innings, and obviously winning the MVP award. And there's an interview that he has, and he talks about him meeting Ted Williams. Obviously, Ted Williams made it to that All-Star game right before he passed away. And he talked to Ted Williams, and he was so humbled. And yes, he struck out the side for 2 innings, wins the MVP. But the moment that he cherished most, the moment that he remembers out of that All-Star game, was talking to him, talking baseball with him, and obviously Ted Williams signing a program for him. And Pedro Martinez is thinking, wow, this is unbelievable. You're talking to the greatest hitter of all time, Ted Williams, and then he strikes out the side. So that's the kind of person Pedro Martinez was. He loved the game of baseball, still loves the game of baseball. Congrats to him for making the Hall of Fame. And then you have Randy Johnson, probably, arguably, the best left-handed pitcher ever to play the game. He was explosive, tall, lanky. For his first couple years, he couldn't find the plate that much, but the coaches, organizations, they stuck with him. They never cut him. And he found his groove, and obviously makes the Baseball Hall of Fame. So congrats to Randy Johnson and Pedro Martinez and the others for making the Baseball Hall of Fame. Congrats to all of them. What incredible careers. Well, I remember watching these 2 guys when I was a kid, and now they're in the Baseball Hall of Fame. You're watching greatness every single time you turn on the television. I'm Matt Mike on the 411. Catch you next time.